Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Loose Transistor channel. I'm your host Lucas and we're out here today to do the maiden and the tuning for the Cyclops Mia that we just built. So the field that I usually do this stuff at is literally jam fucking packed with people playing soccer. I don't understand why people like soccer. Just kidding. So anyway, I can't fly there, so I'm gonna fly around here. It's a bit of a parking lot. It's not exactly the most ideal place for me to maiden and do all that sort of stuff, but I've done it before, so it should be okay. We'll get it tuned up in here and should be no problem. So yeah guys, we're gonna get right to it. What we're gonna be doing today, first of all, is just we're gonna do a maiden as it sits, stock settings, no problem. I'm gonna fly it around, see how it feels, and then I'm gonna do the PT1 and the notch filters. However, instead of doing the PT1, do a flight, notch filter, do a flight, I'm gonna do it all at once. I'm gonna do PT1, disable notch 1 and 2, and then do the hovers, because I'm pretty confident that that's gonna work out. It's worked out on every single one of my previous builds. So if you feel confident about your builds and you feel like they're noise free, you can pull that off, you can do that as well. You can turn off notch and you can enable PT1 and just do a couple quick hovers to make sure that it's not too hot. But if you're not confident, it's definitely better to do the steps one by one and make sure you don't burn your motors. So let's get to the maiden, guys.
Lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah, nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna grab a hold on you. California soul, California soul, California soul.
Alright guys, so we did the maiden. The maiden felt pretty good. There was no prop wash on the quad whatsoever, but it definitely felt like the P gains were way too low. So I'm used to throwing the sticks left and right really hard, and the speed or rotation doesn't seem right. It's almost like you have reduced rates. So I always set my rates first because that's what I like to fly at, and then I try to get the quad closer to the feel of what I usually fly at, provided that the hardware can handle it. So what I did now is I disabled notch 1 and 2, and I enabled PT1. So now we're gonna do a pretty quick little hover here just to make sure that nothing blows up, and then we're gonna do a faster flight and make sure that everything holds up nice.
You wanna pat your feet and you got to move, cause it's really such a groove now. When you hear the beat, you wanna pat your feet and you got to move, cause it's really such a groove now. When you hear the beat, you wanna pat your feet and you got to move, cause it's really such a groove now. Puts a brand new kind of thinking in your mind and you can't go wrong, cause you're grooving all day long. California soul, California soul, California soul.
Alright guys, so that first flight wasn't bad. Sorry, the first PT1 flight and everything with everything else disabled. The quad felt a little bit more lively, the sticks felt a little bit better, but it's still not quite where I would like it to be. And it brought out some prop wash oscillation because I had to bring down D, because I always do that before testing PT1 so that I don't burn my motors. So what we're gonna do now is start cranking up the P gains. So we're at stock right now. I'm gonna go to 70 on pitch, and 60 on integral for all axes, and then 10 on derivative. And I'm gonna try that on pitch and see how the pitch axis feels. Or sorry, actually I'm gonna start with the roll. I'm gonna start the roll at 7, and see how that feels. And then we're gonna bring up the rest. I'm pretty sure 7 is gonna start bringing the tail end of the oscillation, so we'll have to back it down from there.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Alright guys, so we're just getting to the threshold where oscillations are starting to happen on the roll and the motors are getting a little bit warm. So I'm going to back up the roll P gain to about 65 right now. And I'm going to crank up the pitch P to 70 and try that as well. And then we're going to start bringing things down from there. So let's go.
Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. You're always riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you were clapping in the nosebleeds. Thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder.
Alright guys, actually that wasn't bad. Just starting to get those vibration oscillations on the pitch axis. And I'm running 10 derivative and like I'm still not getting any prop wash. So what I'm going to do now is bring down the P gain on pitch to about 62. So I have 65 on roll, 62 on pitch. I want to bring it down a bit, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of D, like maybe 5 points. And like this has all been one battery, guys, so we're pretty much done here. So let's do this one more test here, see if we can get the right. Alright guys, there you have it. We got it tuned in, so 3 batteries total, 6 flights. That was not bad. That's probably a record. And the motors feel great, not hot at all. I'm liking the response on the sticks. I am probably gonna rip it around a few more times today and try some racing with it, and I might adjust it a little bit. But that's an excellent starting point. It already feels really locked in. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the Mia Cyclops build and going through that and doing the tuning. I hope you guys stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, because I got a couple of things here that I'm gonna be testing out in the next few weeks. What I have right here is, ooh, look at that, Lap RF with the 2 stickers here. We have Scully and Beaver FPV. So I'm going to be testing this guy as well, comparing it to the TBS race tracker that I got last week. Unfortunately, the TBS is waiting on the new board. So as soon as I get the new board, we'll be able to do some tests, and I'll let you guys know which one I prefer and which one works best. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.